What's going on, guys, and welcome back. I'm kind of working on my top secret list, secret regional coming up this weekend for a more cyber branded fusion mash deck where we're actually playing 11 fusion spells. The deck is insane. Brought it to locals, lost to myself, playing very poorly, like not setting a super poly when setting super poly would have won me the game, like just forgetting stuff like that. It was a really long day. But the deck has been insane, and I can't wait to show that profile with you guys. Me and Brock have spent like the last month working on it tirelessly. Had some other people I've been bouncing ideas off of, but me and Brock have been putting in the work on it, and we're excited to go to the regional and see how it performs there. So if you're going to be at the Wisconsin regional, let me know, and we can meet up, say hey, whatever, that fun stuff. But I wanted to bring to you guys a budget build. This is pretty much 3 structure decks, 3 of Albaz and Cyber Dragon, and add in a few other random cards, and we'll just kind of go over it pretty quick and then say the gist of it. Like, by this point, if you don't know, I have a combo video for Cyber Dragons where we show some branded things. But so with the structure decks, I would just run Cyber Dragon at 1. That's all you really need. No Xyz plays, so you don't need like Machine Dupe, Galaxy Soldier, any of those things anyway. 3 core, 2 Hers, you could get by with 1 as well. 1 Naxter, triple Claw, the 1 Chimera, since you can revive it anyway, the 1 Orochi, because it's easy to dump to the grave off like Branded Fusion and then get that extra push. 3 Kaijus, because you actually get 9 Kaijus between the 2 decks, so you might as well run the machine one that you can get rid of easy. 3 Kit, it's a pretty good starter. You lose a card in hand, so a Luber is better, but it's still pretty decent. 1 Shaddoll Beast, 3 Ogre, 3 Veiler, because they come in the structure decks. 3 Emergency, 1 Repair Plant, 1 Cyber Load, 1 Power Bond, 3 Cyber Dark Realm. I like the 3 Realm, 3 Claw because it lets you play through more disruption easier. So playing them means that your searches are less important because odds are you open your stuff when you play more of them, and this deck kind of allows you to do that. 3 Branded Fusion, 1 Called by the Grave, 1 Overload or Overflow, and 3 Infinite Impermanence, also in the structure deck. The only thing not in the structure deck is Shaddoll Beast, so that's pretty easy to pick up for the main deck. I did actually really, since coming up with this list and doing it, I think that Branded Lost deserves some consideration, especially with 3 Kit anyway. Kit, it kind of gives you like that meltdown protection. You can summon Mirror Jade even, and in that summon window use its effect right away, and since it's like activating its effect when it's summoned, your opponent can't respond to it, so you can out cards that way. Shout out to Ali for kind of pointing that out. Probably going to play it in my regional list, but for the sake of this video, just kind of leaving the list where it was at. Then the extra decks where you have to pick up your other cards, because the Cyber Structure deck gives you no good cards in it, like for your extra deck. So unfortunately, Mega Fleet, Double Fortress with 3 Kaijus. They are all in Ghosts from the Past getting reprinted, so you can pick them up if you don't have them there. Double Rampage. If the structure deck had Rampage in it, I would have did just the 2 structure decks, or like Albaz and Cyber, and just done it that way. But since we had to pick up Rampage anyway, we grabbed them other cards while we're at it. So Double Rampage, Cyber Twin, then 2 Albion, 2 Lubellion, and 2 Mirror Jade, the 1 Winda, 1 Almirage, 1 Cyber Dragon Seeger. You really could even like cut one of your fortresses, or even Rampage. You could cut a Rampage and add Verde still, because like Verde you can send Branded Fusion, and then Verde and Albaz make a Mirror Jade, so it gives you a little more going first play if you don't open your Kit or your Albaz, things like that. But the deck definitely wants to go second. So 3 Kaijus, 9 hand traps, Called by the Grave to hit hand traps, to hit DPEs, to hit, so many things that are in the graveyard right now. And then obviously we got the Power Bond OTK, we got the Branded Fusion OTK, all that fun stuff. I think this deck came out to be like under $70 US when I did this video. I don't know, prices fluctuate, so it might be a little bit different now. But hopefully this guy gives you some insight into like the beginning of a deck. You might even have a lot of this already, and then you can start to add in the better cards, the more fancy cards. But like 9 hand traps, them are 9 relevant hand traps. 3 Kaijus are good. You got multiple different OTK routes that you can go for. You got a few different going first plays, whether it's Winda, whether it's Mirror Jade, and again, Verde would be a good card to substitute in there as well. Super Poly's another great card this format that you could go for, throw a few targets in. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed budget cyber branded video. Signing out 5 minutes. Take care. Until next time, guys. Thanks for subscribing.